introduction lang about myself. I'm Ian Kimbo, 26 years old, male from Quezon City. So, if my textmates kayo ng early 2000s, this is how we did the introductions. Nasal lagi. So, I'm from Dialogo. We're a design and merchandising brand na we're mostly known for our stickers, but we've also done other merch such as pins, shirts, notebooks. Yung sa upper left is a lighter. So other kinds of merch. And we've also worked with other brands like iFlix, Cartoon Network, Warner, Adidas, you know, other brands. And just a couple of months ago, we launched our website. So visit nyo kami at dialogo.ph. So anyway, how did we start? So Dialogo started back in college when I was, it was actually my fourth year, pero I was a delayed college student. So if my first lesson ako for today, it's that okay lang ma-delay. Look where I am now. So I was a delayed college student. I only had one subject. So I had a lot of time on my hands. So it got me thinking about my future or like what would life be for me as a creative after college. So meron akong mga motivations for that. So I wanted to establish a design company, which at that point, hindi pa ako sure exactly what. All I knew was I wanted to be involved in the creative or the design community. And my professor at that time was Dan Matutina. I'm not sure if some of you are familiar with him. Pero he launched, I think, Plus 63 Design Studio around 2011. So, syempre, we all looked up to him. Magaling siya eh. And sabi ko, parang, I want one. I want one of that. Tapos, parang from the start pa lang, I knew it was gonna be a struggle as a creative. So, alam naman natin na our career paths aren't gonna be as lucrative as someone who might have graduated from business administration, engineering, economics, mga ganon. So, I wanted to have that second stream of income nga, di ba? As the financially wise would tell you, have another stream of income on the side aside from your regular job. So, this was to be the second stream of income. So I wanted to do something fun, syempre. Kasi as creatives, di ba, we want to work on something that we're passionate about or something na we love to do. So I didn't want to be stuck in an office job or in advertising na you're just an employee and you're working for a boss. You're working for a creative brief na you're just being paid to do that. You don't necessarily love it, di ba? So we started out as a t-shirt brand. Ito yung pinakaunang design namin. It's basically just a typographic artwork na parang pinoprofess mo yung love for someone mo. Tapos at the bottom, parang scene siya. Di ba, sa Facebook. So we call that the scene zoned. Then our next was the perang ballpen. I think ang concept naman niya is pretty straightforward. Parang you head into class wearing that shirt. Tapos parang, ano siya, a statement shirt siya na wala kang ballpen. Ayun. So I think very parang school buhol yung vibes niya. Na target namin noon mga college students. So our first customer, kasi I remember her talaga kasi alam mo, it's a special moment na the first time someone buys into your brand. So actually yung sales for that shirt parang wala rin kasi I made sure na mag-taxi ako for the meet-up going to UP. Tapos nag-taxi rin ako pauwi kasi tatamad na ako mag-commute. So parang yung profits ko napunta lang din sa dalawang taxi. Alam mo yan? Pero okay lang kasi nagdala pa ako ng SLR niyan kasi hindi pa maganda yung camera phones niyan. So SLR to take a pic. So wala, ano talaga. Parang kumbaga na-immortalize sa akin yung moment na yun. The first time someone bought stuff from us. So ito yung first sticker design namin, the Punyata. And this is how we submitted it to the printers pala for you to see. Now we just crammed as many of the designs into an A3 sized piece of paper. Mga ganito siya. Malaki. Malaki siya. Ganun. And we hand-cut each sticker. So we're not much different from those na nakikita nyo rin sa mga bazaars na nagsistickers. So ayan yung behind-the-scenes look namin. That's how we started out. And very, talaga siya, mano-mano. And very uncomplicated nung contours ng mga stickers namin. So parang sanay na kami maggupit ng mga daming kurbada na stickers na ganun. And we really worked into the night until mga 1 to 2 a.m. cutting stickers. Tapos yung sa upper right corner, that's actually 1 to 2 inch thick worth of A3 sized sticker papers that we would cut for weeks. Ganun. So, hard work siya. And then we started joining bazaars because we wanted to put our names out there. Yan yung only point of sales namin before. So keep joining bazaars kasi doon kayo madi-discover. That's where you will gain notoriety and traction. Si ano yan, Cherry Pie Picache, tsaka yung anak niya. Ayan, tuwa siya eh. Funny. Tapos, yun nga, eventually we came to a point na we couldn't meet the demand by hand-cutting stickers. It just simply wasn't possible anymore. So we took the plunge and sabi namin, hey, we have to automate our processes na. So I guess ito yung business side. We took a loan from my friend's tita. It was well into the 5 digits. So at that time, sobrang laki niya for us. And at that time rin, it was the biggest risk we've taken thus far. So, but it enabled us to get our first batch of automated stickers. Parang it literally filled tables and tables dun sa bahay ng partner ko. And that's what we have going until now. So, ang tip ko lang, we were lucky na merong tita yung friend ko that was willing to lend us a good amount. Pero if you can do the same, then do it. Kasi if you were to go to mga banks, loaning institutions, ang daming mga red tape eh. So if merong kang kind-hearted relative that believes in your project, it wouldn't hurt to ask naman na, pengin ng pera. Alam mo yun? Or pengin pera. Tapos, to keep it, naman, parang sound, business-wise, we offered na we will pay you in installments. So it was realistic rin na panatag siya na, okay, I believe in your product. So mababayaran niya kami in 5 months. So that's what we did. So, andyan kami ngayon. May signage na kami. Yay. So, syempre, it became a legitimate business na. And syempre, it's not without its struggles then. So, we had to address the pains of scaling the brand palaki ng palaki. So, we had to be financially responsible na. Even until now, we kept operations lean. We pay ourselves, me and my partner, we pay ourselves a small amount every month, which until now I think is disproportionate to the amount of work we pour into the brand. Pero just for the sake of the brand na it gets more funding, na mas marami umiikot na pera, we keep our salaries kind of low. So it's still kind of a part-time job pa rin for us, where it's still not a full-time job. So outsource mamaya yan. So about asking your mentors, syempre we were fine art students heading into business, so what did we know, di ba? So there are a lot of mistakes that we charge to experience. And for the stuff we don't know, like yung mga business terms, DTI, SEC, dadaanan nyo yun eh. So outsource or ask help whenever you need it. Kasi there are people who are more capable or knowledgeable than you, and it won't hurt to ask naman. Kasi you're still growing eh. So you're not gonna know everything from the start. And do what you do best. So, kasi, pag lumalaki na yung business, ang dami niyang smaller tasks na napupunta sa'yo, like fulfilling orders, contracts, mga ganyan, paperwork, stuff like that. And minsan, hindi mo na nagagawa kung ano yung originally ginagawa mo for the brand. So for me, it was designing, kasi I did most of the design work for Dialogo. So, I found that natitake away ako nung other menial jobs away from designing. Pero the brand makes the most out of me when I'm designing. So I learned to outsource the work and trust other people to do the small things or the things na you can't do. So kaya nga kayo nagpapalaki ng pera para kaya niyong bayaran yung ibang tao. Na, practically speaking, ganun. And you have to realize na the brand is the boss. So, kami, nung partner ko, syempre nakakaroon ng times na mag-aaway kami, ganun. But then we have to set our egos aside. Kasi we have to make a compromise and find a solution towards the betterment of the brand. Kasi after all, at the end of the day, the brand is paying you eh. It's not you na parang nagbabayad dun sa friend mo. You have like a boss on top of you guys. So we have to approach it. At the end of the day, it's a business. So approach it with a sense of professionalism. Tapos, creative block. Ayun, tanong niyo na lang ako mamaya. Marami lang tayong ways of addressing our own creative block. So on finding the right partners, ito pala. Most people don't know the history behind the brand, pero my first partner was my high school best friend. And yun nga, we only lasted 2 months. So this was in 2014. We only lasted 2 months. And then, dumating ito yung current partner ko. This was us back in college. May nag-gain na siya ng weight. Tapos ako ganito pa. Ano yan, parang premonition siya. We didn't know back then that we were gonna be working together in the future. So, ayan, professing our love for graphic design. Tapos, in a sticker party. We love to give away stickers kasi. So, ayan. So, what I liked about Ambo, may impit sa dulo. What I liked about Ambo was that he was a fan of the brand first and a partner second. Ang kwento kasi niya was one day nakita kami back in college again. Tapos small talk kami, we did small talk. Tapos sabi niya, "Uy, yan nakita mo ba yung yung bagong brand sa Facebook, yung Dialogo?" Ganun. Tapos sobrang funny and ang benta niya ganun. Tapos ako syempre, okay, ganun. Oo nga. Oo nga, funny nga ganun. Kaya sabi niya, ewan ko, pero tumigil sila eh. Nag-stop yung, parang hindi na sila nagpo-post. Tapos it was then that I said na parang, yeah, akin pala yan. Ganun. Tapos, yun nga, I told him the story na nag-back out yung partner ko and it kind of killed whatever momentum we had moving forward. Pero parang sobrang natuwa siya doon sa brand na he offered right there and then to revive it with me. Sabi niya, ako na lang maging partner mo. Tapos i-revive natin siya. Parang ang dami kong plans for, ang dami kong nakikitang possibilities for it. Tapos syempre ako naman, parang nagkaroon kami we got second wind for Dialogo. Tapos I took him up on his offer. Tapos here we are right now. Diba? So it was there that I realized na the ideal partner should be invested in the brand emotionally first, and that your best friend isn't always gonna make a good business partner, and the ideal business partner isn't necessarily gonna be a good friend outside the business. Alam na lang, what's important at the end of the day is that your vision is aligned, and that's for the betterment of the brand. Ayan. So if I could give advice to myself when I was starting out, be proud of your work. Ayan. The reason why I didn't want people to know na ako yung behind Dialogo at the start was because I wanted them to like the brand for what it was, not because they knew it was mine. Pero somewhere along the way, na-realize ko, alam mo, no matter how close you are with someone, kung pangit yung gawa mo, hindi talaga nila magugustuhan yan. And if you're proud of your work, makikita ng tao na you're putting love and passion into it, and it's an additional incentive for them to parang consider liking your work. So put your work out there, alam mo yan. And make friends. And hindi tayong cheesy na make friends na sa social circle mo na barkada. I mean, talking about yung like the business partners you make along the way, you have to take care of them. Kasi sila rin yung tutulong sa'yo in the long run, and it's the working relationships that you're trying to build and maintain. So kung kunyari maganda yung binigay sa yung product ng supplier mo, don't hesitate to say thank you, bigyan mo sila ng extra ng bonus, mga ganon. So maintain those relationships kasi yun din yung pagkakakitaan niyo. So parang it's a gift that keeps on giving, diba? So what's next for us? Patapos na rin to. So we want to expand our merch line. Syempre we want to stay away from stickers na ba. We don't define ourselves as a sticker brand actually. We're a design brand, parang ganon. So we're not limiting ourselves to stickers. Ayun, we want to make more enjoyable content kasi we launched our website a couple of months back and there's so many possibilities for us. Like we can make videos, blogs, we can cover events. So we're excited for that. So we want to have our own space pero in keeping with our parang mentality na to keep operations lean, medyo hindi pa siya realistic right now. Mahal maintain ng brick and mortar space, realistically speaking. So, pero in the future, narating din kami dyan. So we want to collaborate din. I think we did a good job of collaborating this past year. Ang dami naming nakatrabaho and a lot of people reach out to us, and as much as we want to entertain lahat, parang yun, dalawa lang kami. Pero moving forward, it's an open invitation to anyone na if you have an idea or you want to get creative, if you like what we do, parang just hit us up tapos maybe you can make something happen. And that's it.
Thank you.
So important. I really love how you really touched on both the creative and the business side of it. So I'm sure everyone has a lot of questions. First, okay, there we go. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Mary. Hi, I'm Mary. So I also want to launch some creative projects in the future that could make money. So you said a while ago that so many people wanted to collaborate with you pero dalawa lang nga kayo. But of course there are other factors for you to say no. So, what are the things that you consider for saying no or yes to a certain project or invite or collaboration?
Okay, sometimes we feel lang na a certain project doesn't align with us or like, anong kinalaman namin dyan? Parang ganun. Like, bluntly speaking. I think that's always a factor naman. Kasi you're gonna be putting out resources and energy for a partnership. And if you think na yung payoff is not worth it or the payoff doesn't align with what your brand stands for, then hindi namin siya gagawin. So, ayan.
Hi, I'm Eldrin.
Hello.
So, ang ganda nung tita story. And I think, yes. Si tita supported your expansion. So, what if ikaw naman yung tita and you saw some... Tito, yes. And you saw some creative people na starting something. Ano yung magandang terms to support them and probably have a yung mutually beneficial arrangement between you and the creative?
Okay, before asking yung tita ng friend ko, we syempre thought na hindi lang kami kumukuha from her, dapat makukuha rin niya yung benefits in the end. So you have to keep in mind na if you're gonna support something, parang you have to get something back then. Ano siya, parang it's business, alam mo yun. So, yun lang, na parang both sides has to agree na ito yung dapat nating makuha and ito yung magiging payoff. So parang ganun lang. Equal benefits. No?
Other questions? Case? Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
I like your story. It's really inspiring. I just wanted to ask, how did you get those first collaborations with like iFlix and those other big companies?
Ayun. That was 2 years ago and I told Ambo na I want to collaborate nga. Tapos maybe you can reach out to people na who are willing to hire us for a collaboration. So, meron siyang connect with an events agency, Ho Garden, na nagkaroon sila ng lunch party. Tapos, ayun, dito ka chance na. Sabi ko lang naman kay Ambo, I just want that one project that will get our foot in the door na magsa-start. Tapos, nung nakuha nga namin yung Ho Garden, that was our very first. Yun na yung nag-start na people saw what was possible if they worked with us, ganun-ganun. So, ano lang talaga, find that first client, then do it well para makita ng mga tao na this is what's possible if I worked with you. Ganun.
Other questions, guys? Okay.
How do you choose the brand that you will collaborate with, or you don't?
No, we don't. Hindi naman. Ano ba?
Are you like, do you have a criteria? Like, yeah.
As long as yung content is fun, I think the brands we've worked with naman, they're very different from each other, pero they allow us enough creative freedom to apply our own creative twist to it. So I guess doon papasok yung input namin. Pero kunyari, may nag-approach na sa amin before, are you guys open to working with a political candidate? Tapos parang kami, ayaw namin. I know, we're keeping it non-partisan. Parang ganun.
Guys, by the way, if you have a program with you, the stickers that are in there are from them, so you can examine them up close and enjoy them better. Any other questions? Anyone? Huh? Are you sure? I think they want to talk to you up close. That's what's gonna happen. Do you have any last words for advice?
Kung gusto niyo ng free stickers, meron akong extra dyan. So, approach niyo lang ako. Ayun.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Another round of applause, guys.